This is my first time streaming this game. No, it's not a fresh start. I forget where the story actually is. I know it's somewhere in 2.0, though. There's a lot of story to be done. I do have this lady, though. Gotta make sure the game isn't too loud for me and y'all. Up. All right, let's do this. There's a lot to be of story. I would level her up,
The
but
power to split and merge matter.
I don't really feel good about jumping through up to unknown. So we shall play the story. I'll leave the party as is.
The knight's challenge. Sentinel protects me. Crystals, give me strength.
Oh, that's what we're talking about. You ever just run up a wall?
Dark forces approach. Be on
Really?
guard. Answer me. Path arduous. Leave it to me. Upon the sentinel.
There we go.
Silence.
I don't even know where I left off. Have no idea of the audio balance either. Personally, I'm too tired to care. It's late or early.
Welcome to Averado Vault. Do you have an appointment?
My name is Zani. I'm an employee of the bank. Here's my ID.
This invitation. My apologies. Welcome to Averado Vault. How may we assist you today?
We're not here on business. We've come to brief the family on the Echo incident from the recent Carnival rehearsal.
I'll arrange that immediately. Please proceed to the main entrance. A staff member will greet you there.
Can't remember the last time I actually played this story.
Will there be new discoveries?
Probably not. It's not gonna make me fight the boss, is it? It might.
These echoes. Are they guarding the vault?
Yes, but I've never seen them in action before. The Averardo Bank employee manual says they can easily take out a whole squad of resonators. Of course, this doesn't apply to someone powerful like you, Rover. Still, their combat skills are formidable. Their mere presence is enough to make everyone feel safe. This facility houses nearly half of Rinascita's wealth. It serves all of Raguna's citizens, even including the Physaelias. Despite our feud, no one in Raguna can refuse the services of Averardo Vault.
Oh wow, you saw this coming.
What the? I thought they only responded to hostility.
Well, maybe you accidentally pissed it off.
Steady now. Don't move. It's on high alert, but won't attack unless provoked. At least that's what the employee manual says.
Never trust the manual. Hey guys, it looks very friendly.
Stand down.
Oh, there's another one.
I apologize for the small mishap on behalf of the Montelli family. And what a pleasant surprise to see you again so soon.
Look, you're lucky. I was about to break your toy.
And you?
Yet your expression betrays no surprise. Rover, allow me to properly introduce myself. My name is Carlotta. Carlotta Montelli.
Okay.
Montelli. You are
The second daughter of the Montelli family. Yes.
Is there a first?
Please. Also,
Sorry.
I trust the remuneration meets your satisfaction, Ms. Zani.
It was you who tasked me with receiving Rover.
Surely a distinguished guest such as Rover deserves the attention of our most trusted employee.
I guess.
I'm aware of your purpose here. On behalf of my family, allow me to extend our deepest gratitude for your endeavors. Your eyes show curiosity about me and my role in this drama. However, this isn't the place for such discussions. Please, follow me.
Y'all would not survive winter in these outfits. I'm just saying.
Please accept my apologies, Rover, for withholding my true identity before. Rinasita's affairs have grown intricate. The Phasalia family, the Order of the Deep. You've likely noticed that many desire the Carnival to fail. We Montellis, having tied our future to its success, became their target.
I will be there for everyone.
Let's not dwell on that for now. Here we are. Welcome to Averardo Vault, the Montelli's heart and glory.
Hold on, I want to look at something.
I will be there for everyone.
Because I also have her.
I alone will decide whether it's for show or for battle.
her echoes suck. Oh, do I have some of these? Honestly, don't know what she wants. Better echoes, I can tell you that right now. I really don't want to fiddle with echoes at the moment. I mean, this just brings a smile to my face. Honestly, perfect. Hmm. I'll use her for now. Can I not? I cannot. Okay, come on. What? Starts climbing the door.
Could you do me a favor, Ms. Zani? Please secure the evidence in the property room and fetch me the jewelry and perfume.
jewelry and perfume. You mean...
Yes. You know where to find our dressing room, I presume? Inform the stylist it's my request. She'll prepare everything. Meet us at the vault's side entrance.
Got it. I'll go right away.
Okay, I'm noticing something. Every time he blinks, there's like after images.
On to the real matter. Surely you've sensed it. A darker force lurks behind both the Order and the Phasaelius.
The Fraxidus.
Correct.
Hmm.
We Montellis have had some unpleasant encounters with them. Their motives remain shrouded, yet the Order and the Phasaelius clearly benefit from them. The Montelli family's interest aligns with yours. An uninterrupted carnival for you, an unfettered Raguna for us. The invitation we sent was meant to be a token of goodwill.
Is it blurry for me?
I'd appreciate it if you could return the favor. Splendid. So we are in the same boat again. I must first deliver the evidence you and Mizani collected to my uncle, Mr. Capello.
I gotta look at the settings after this.
He oversees Carnival affairs and liaises with the Phasaelius. I'm sure he'll find the Fraxidus information most intriguing. I'm afraid I must take my leave. Please, feel free to explore the vault at your leisure.
About to explore my graphics setting. What is going on? It's like it goes out of focus. It's weird. I don't know if I want to do this. You should just remove this altogether. I don't want fake frames. Should I leave it at 60? I'll do this and see what happens. I mean, looks smoother. I just don't know how hot it's gonna make my computer. So that's what I'm looking at right now. It doesn't seem to be too much of an increase, but that might change depending on what's happening.
I'm sorry, Lady Carlotta. I've just confirmed with the office that Mr. Capello is not in the vault.
I see. That's quite all right.
He's been kidnapped.
Please inform me the moment he returns.
Understood.
Oh, Rover. I'm afraid we've hit a slight snag.
Of course, of course.
I just learned that Uncle Capello was called away on pressing matters, so we won't be able to see him at the moment.
Of course.
This does alter our plans, but worry not. I already have some other surprises up my sleeve.
Okay.
Please, come with me. We need more privacy. Rover, remember Gilberto? Yes. Thanks to you and Mizani, he could not escape and is now in our custody. The family gave him a rather spirited welcome. As it happens, his bravado crumbled quite quickly. Once he saw the Nimbus Sanctum restored, he sang like a canary.
Okay.
Your quick action has secured us vital intelligence.
Every time he blinks, I think my eyes are broken.
To put it simply, Gilberto revealed that we have traitors in our family.
Yep, always.
Which is not entirely surprising. Our family has always had its cracks. Given the right incentives or pressures, human weaknesses are all too easily exploited. I'd actually begun to look into this matter before your arrival at the vault. And now it's confirmed that the traitors are in the vault's tuning room, doing what they believe to be secretive with the help of the Fraxters.
Yeah, very, very private. You got this weirdo over here.
Now they probably won't even notice us with their attention fixed on the property room. I guess that they're desperately destroying any evidence against the Phasalia family in the Order. Thank you. Right. As for the next move, I have a plan.
Bro, you're not hidden.
There's an alternate passage into the vault leading straight to where they are. We can surprise them when they least expect it. But I can't manage this alone. I could really use your help.
Okay.
I'm glad I have you with me, Rover. Please, take a moment to prepare, and I'll see you at the entrance.
Everything has been taken care of, Lady Carlotta. Here is the jewelry and perfume you requested.
Perfect. Thank you, Ms. Zani. But I have one more task for you. One of utmost importance. I need you to guard the property room and stop anyone who attempts to break in. Whatever it takes. By force, if necessary.
Is someone targeting the evidence?
Relax. It's only a precaution.
Leave it to me. I'll make sure no one touches the evidence.
Rover, we've implemented a two-tier security system. Once inside, please hold your position until I signal. I'll clear the path for you from above. Then you may need to use the terminal to unlock the path on my side. Sadly, yes. Our family built this vault with the foresight of possible betrayal. Most family members only know how to pass one of the two layers. And alliances forged amid all these locks tend to breed treachery and mistrust. To enter the vault without being trapped to death,
Okay.
two people must have absolute trust in each other. So, do you trust me, Rover?
It's more like I have no reason not to trust you.
Very good. I can work with that. Now, let's go.
Oh. It's like, we have no reason to kill each other, so let's just not.
Can you hear me, Rover?
Loud and clear.
Just a moment. I need to access the upper control room to unlock the door on your end. Cameras here. Good thing I came prepared. Recall the jewelry I asked for?
Who exactly are you talking to?
In family parlance, it's this handy little tool that generates crystals to cover these cameras and blind them for a while.
How convenient. That's very fun, actually.
Still recognize me?
Okay.
Can you keep up? Done, but won't last long. I have to keep moving.
I'm sorry, I really enjoy doing that.
Yttrium dancers on patrol here.
Bruh.
Luckily, they can be trapped with the crystals as well.
Or you can just... Oh, well, you can't have just here.
It worked. But how did these artifacts get here? Strange.
There's a chest over here, isn't there? Okay, I must be imagining things. They got computers. Bruh.
I'm seeing some scatter prisms here. Ornaments. That's what they were designed to be. But they can also amplify my resonance power. Might be useful at times. Can you keep up? Even the surveillance cameras were increased. This bodes ill.
Give me free stuff.
So, if jewelry set means this gadget, what about perfume?
Just another weapon. For my family, many things must be kept discreet. And it's not always verbal. Sometimes a glance or a gesture can speak volumes, which, of course, demands a deep mutual understanding. Found some prisms here. I'll use them to pass through.
Oh. Is there something over here? Like a chest?
Can you keep up?
I was right. Give me.
Start small to build big. Can you keep up?
These things aren't doing anything. Like, that's just the truth. Is there a chest over here? Behind.
I'm in the control room. Just a moment. Switching view to your side now.
Done. The door before you should be open. Beyond the door, you should find the other control room. Beware of the patrolling echoes.
Take this! Worry not. Surrender. Brilliance lights the way.
Perfect.
Victory favors me. In the name of the Montellis.
Rover, there should be a monitor you can operate.
Casually stands
Let
on
me
the
know once you
wall.
find it.
I'm at the monitor.
Give me a moment. I'll upgrade your access so you have control of the vault system. Looks like some echoes are approaching. Stay alert.
Oh no, some echoes. Whatever shall I do?
Leave it to me.
Improvise. Running won't save you. Still recognize me? You will yield. Is that it?
Can you see me?
Clear as day.
I need to cross the hall from above. People might spot me if I make too much noise. So, could you maneuver these chandeliers to form a pathway for me?
They're not gonna hear that? Really? You almost got some quiet machinery.
Wonderful.
That shit is loud as hell. I need to do this quietly. Moves the machine. Are you gonna climb up?
Perfect.
These are some deaf motherfuckers, bro. You can make that. If you pull out your glider.
Splendid. I've made it across. It's my turn now. I'll see you in a moment.
Just.
Start small to build big.
It takes two
Quickly and
reference. Let's
swiftly.
go.
Surrender. Take this. Is that it? Glory demands more. The door should be open, Rover, and we'll soon meet.
Nothing ever goes as planned. Ever. Why you have a trap door
Rover?
there?
Looks like the signal's been jammed. And the Sentinel didn't set off the central alarm. I should still be under the radar.
I literally cannot
And it
move.
saved me some footwork. Path is blocked. Wall dashing seems to be the only option.
I'm just here to press one button, man.
Is that a screen? Perhaps I can use grapple to pull it over.
The future of Renacita rests with all of us,
Uh-huh.
and the Montellis will make sure everyone has an equal share of it. Raguna will enter
What the
a new
fuck is
era
going on?
United under the promise of our terminals.
These lasers suck, bro. They ain't defending nothing.
Carlotta? Hello? Comms are cut off. She must be in trouble.
Now they got lasers. Did I actually do something? Crazy.
recognize me?
Gotta hurry up.
Can you keep up?
Nope.
Get rid of them fast.
Mimics.
Brilliance lights the way!
She's great for crowds. Just following her.
Can you keep
don't know.
quickly and swiftly?
Oh, hello.
Break.
Where's your health bar? There it is.
One with the sound.
Astral modulation. Glory demands more. A new era awaits. Still recognize me? Improvise.
The lockdown is lifted. We need to keep moving. Leave it to me.
Frick.
Moment of resonance.
Still recognize me? You will yield.
She actually does a bit of damage. It's crazy. You haven't put too much effort into her.
I alone will decide whether it's for show or for battle.
Oh, more than I thought. Yeah. Sup?
Impeccable timing, Rover. You never disappoint. I notice surprise in your eyes. Let me guess. That's quite some skill for a lady of nobility.
I mean, it
In
takes
fact,
a lot of effort to be a gunslinger.
beyond being the second daughter of the Montelli family, I have an even more significant title. The family's executor.
Hold on. My brain is fried. Huh.
Be it a traitor within the family or a threat from outside, I locate, observe, and address these risks in secret and with tact.
Okay.
Say, the ones hiding in the tuning room. The room is that way. Time to see what kind of mischief they're up to.
Oh, wow.
It seems they've left a little surprise for us. But if they think this will stop you and me, then they're gravely mistaken.
Okay, what kind of guns are these? Is she just holding, like, just a
Quickly and
rifle in
swiftly.
each hand?
Can
Or are they
keep up.
really long
Improvise.
pistols?
Found your weak spot.
Either way, they gotta be heavy.
The
Gotta be
world
somewhat
is mine.
curious, surely.
In the name of the Montellis. Worry not. In war with time.
Strike from the end has come.
My compliments. Surrender. Brilliance lights the way.
Why did you go for the one that was furthest away? Oh, the other one died, that's why.
Victory favors me.
Dang, she really be doing a lot of damage
Can you
for
keep up?
not much effort put in.
So, can you figure it out?
Nope.
Let's try again. The frequency of the tacit discords. What a genius idea. But I can't reverse engineer the frequency it's using.
It seems like the key is not these flowers, but their creator. She must be an insanely powerful resonator to be able to shatter and reconstruct these frequencies.
Then we better speed up. Once their plan succeeds, there won't be another chance like this. Who sounded the alarm?
What do you think?
It's me. Most likely by mistake. I apologize for interrupting your work.
Lady Carlotta, how... What brings you here?
Like, these villains being nervous, dude, it's just like, own up to it, man. You've been caught. Just deal with it. It's like, oh, well,
nothing.
guess it's over.
Just curious what you're working on. Locked away in this tuning room.
The flowers. No doubt they're from the Fraxidus.
Care to defend yourselves? While you still have the chance.
I think you should just put a bullet in them and be done with it.
Lady Carlotta, we're just following orders.
Following orders, you say? Do you recall the very first oath we all took upon joining the family?
None shall harm the family's interests.
And?
Any who defy
Shall be brought to reckoning.
Oh no, 20 years in prison.
You've appropriated family assets
Oh god.
and turned these echoes into ticking time bombs. Once they detonate, the countless efforts and fortunes spent on the Carnival will all vanish instantly, taking the Montelli's name and future with them.
Now, putting bombs in the public, it sounds like you're getting a lot more than 20 years in prison, pal. So, you have a little bit, you know, it makes sense to be nervous.
Lady Carlotta, please, we can explain.
And proceeds not to explain.
What's going on here? Oh, Lady Carlotta.
Just in time. I found some family traitors. But hold on. I have a few more questions for them. I will only ask once. Who are you taking orders from?
Like, okay, sometimes when they blink, dude, they blink like really, like, there's like after images on the eyelid. It's really weird. And I don't know if that's just me or the game.
I only know he's one of the top brass in the family. Always using encrypted channels and ordering us to pick up flowers from masked strangers.
How many of these echoes have you made?
A lot. The first shipment reached the venue as early as a week ago. They look so identical to regular ones that even we can hardly tell them apart.
Good. Take them away and scrutinize all their recent transactions, including the source of every last credit. Then, handle them, as per the family rules.
Yes, Mom.
I appreciate your help, Rover. I knew those tuners wouldn't dare do this alone. Someone far more dangerous is pulling the strings. Using echoes to disrupt the Carnival. Having family weakness on a silver platter. Enemies within are far more deadly than those without. Their schemes won't prevail. I will not sit idly by and watch them ruin the long-awaited Carnival. we're done here. Let the guards take care of the rest. So, Miss Zani mentioned you heard the Sentinel's oracle when you met the Vitrium Dancer.
Something like that.
Yes. Not directly, but close enough.
The seasoned artisans in our family restored the Vitrium Dancer you retrieved and discovered something fascinating in its records. Come with me. This might answer your question.
I bet you it doesn't. Wait, there's a chest right there. I was about to say, let me grab this.
Remnants of the past.
About to walk out of here. By force. Just had to make sure. We can go chest hunting later.
Here we are. The true splendors of Montelli's heritage.
Are these all echoes in the cases?
Yes. And no. They are echoes, but also the promise of Renacita's future. And above all, freedom.
Pixels.
Renacita may be a fledgling country, but it boasts centuries of history. Its foray into the wider world, however, only began a few years ago. Don't you find it peculiar? Renacita, the land of echoes, leads the world in echo technology, yet stands so insular and unadventurous. What do you suppose is behind all this?
The echoes themselves.
Sharp as always. Renacita's common echoes are bound to Genesis Nexus, making seafaring with them almost impossible. But their power is essential for dealing with tacit discords and other threats at sea. You could say the reliance on common echoes has shackled our ambitions to venture beyond our borders. To break these shackles, the Montelli family has invested in reserved terminals. It's not about short-term benefits.
Welcome.
But the future for the whole of Raguna. The Order has monopolized the use of common echoes and kept a tight leash on reserved terminals, claiming that individual ownership would sully the sanctity of the echoes they so fervently preach about. But you see their real objective, don't you? To keep Renacita isolated so they can shape its entire narrative. And the Phasalia family has covertly aligned with the Order, aiming to crush our efforts and therefore the prospect of reserved terminals. They've even gone so far as to seek Fraxidus' aid. Such is the reality of the Land of Echoes. Whoever controls the Echoes controls Renacita. My forebears began collecting these echoes long before the vault existed, when the Montelli family was nothing more than a third-rate house ridiculed for its adventurous spirit. They ventured out to sea for trades and got their hands on terminals of the most basic model. From there, they've been tirelessly collecting echoes and advancing the technology. Brick by brick, they built this enterprise that you see today.
Brick by brick.
You're probably wondering how this relates to the Vitrium Dancer. Well, the one that came to you at the Carnival rehearsal is among our family's earliest echoes, as both the first Vitrium Dancer and the prototype for the frequency tuning of all subsequent models. Its value is truly unparalleled. It was never meant to be deployed, and should have been preserved here in a case forever. But somehow, it found its way to the Carnival, just to meet you.
So, you're saying...
This is no coincidence. I can only assume it was the design of Sentinel Imperator, Here are some files about the Vitrium Dancer.
What's going
Perhaps
on?
they can offer you some
Nothing
insight.
much. Just playing this story that I'm so severely behind on. I mean, I believe this is 2.0. Yeah, it turned out I missed that.
I trust you've read the files.
The game itself is
The original
pretty.
tacit discord for the Vitrium Dancer emerged from the frequencies of shattered stained glass in the tower ruins, a place forbidden by decree of the Order. Before the Codex era, those stained glass windows were used to depict the tales of the Sentinel. Out of all of the echoes, they chose the Vitrium Dancer to deliver their message. Because... My thoughts exactly. The Order's secrets must somehow be connected to the Sentinel's fate. The Montellis have long pursued the buried
I
secrets
mostly
of Innisita.
play
The Order's
between
tampering
the
with the Codex
3 other gacha games.
and the mysterious
I just
erasure
decided to
of
stream
the
this
Age of
story because I
Ignorance
felt like it.
and the Age of Conflict from our history.
I don't stream too often, but I do stream every now and then.
If anything can break the chains around Rinasita and grant freedom to all, it must be the truth. And the quest for this truth is also part of our endeavor to restore connection with the wider world. Well, that's all I have to offer. Did you want to visit the ruins? Though I'm not sure what there is to uncover.
There's always treasure in the ruins.
In that case, I'll accompany you. The family will take care of everything else.
Can I fly in here? No.
Oh, you're back. I've done everything you asked, Lady Carlotta. All the thugs trying to storm the room were handled.
Yes. We set a bait the traitors could
I
never
am from the
refuse.
US, so it's
You aren't injured,
currently
are
the
you,
middle of the
Miss
night.
Of course not. I saw a squad of security guards charging into the vault. Did anything happen in there? Wait, no, never mind. Best I don't know.
Oh, well, I'm on the
Whatever's going on
other
in the
side of the
vault
country,
must
so it's
be
even
family
later
business.
for me.
Anyway, it's all sorted now. Yes?
It's 4 a.m. over here.
Yes. Now you can take a break. I've spoken with Mr. Alberto, and he's agreed to grant you a very generous vacation.
Oh, I don't really mind. My pay already came through.
I'm not sure if you would
But
call that nice.
Vacation is always a bonus.
Oh, I'm not tired, so it's fine.
Thank you. These adventures beat office life by a mile.
Nobody likes office life.
What? Is that the central alarm of the vault?
Could be a backup plan from the traitors. Shall we see what delights they've cooked up for us?
Please don't make me hungry.
Lady Carlotta, we have a situation. The Guardian Echoes deployed outside the main entrance have gone rogue for unknown reasons. We've initiated Security Protocol 4, evacuating civilians and non-combat staff. Our security teams nearby are trying to suppress the Echoes, but...
We are short-handed. Even the bank staff have been whisked away to the Carnival.
Yes, Mom. If possible, could you authorize access to the Vault's Echo Collection?
That won't be necessary. I'll address this personally.
But your safety?
Don't worry. I've got her back. I'm with the bank's security team.
Oh, that's
And I've
nice.
handled my fair share of these emergencies.
I mean,
Thank you both.
seeing it's
Now,
fine, but
let the show
I'm not
begin.
interested in buying anything, but it's nice that you're an artist. Thanks for the offer, though. What the heck is going on out here? What the heck?
Make it quick and clean.
Copy that.
I just love breaking shit.
Quickly and swiftly. In war with time.
Swift and resolute. Strike from the shadow. The hour is upon us.
My compliment. Improvise. Still recognize me? You will yield.
How much energy refresh does this lady need for her ult?
Take
Not a
this.
lot. That is a good question.
Glory demands more.
Hey, get back down here.
Mizani, do you mind handling the cleanup? I'm sorry, I just promised you a vacation. But looks like it will have to wait.
Oh, it's fine. Just a bit of extra work. I can't stand by and watch my colleagues getting hurt. Besides, you have bigger things to worry about. Just let me handle this.
Why has he got such a long
Yeah,
thumb?
yeah. That's the burden of being good at my job.
There's more to this attack than it seems.
The Order must have been behind it, right?
Yes. At this juncture, neither the Fraxidus nor the Physaelians have any reason to interfere. It's some hidden truth about the Order the Sentinel is leading us towards. The traitors must be watching us, knowing truth is on the verge of revelation. I have a feeling that whatever's coming next will not be easy.
Nothing is ever easy. Only simple.
A Wingray. Let's hitch a ride, shall we?
Oh, let's go. Oh yeah, the week just reset. Okay. And that reset too, apparently. What about this? Mail! Okay. What's that?
We're nearly there. That's the tower ruins. This is where my family first found the Vitrium Dancer. do you see in the shattered stained glass? This seems to chronicle a legend of the Sentinel, and the tale of how the first Primus founded the Order. I've learned of this history before, but many details have faded over time.
Guys, I think I got it. There appears to be a woman with her face shot out. Just saying. Just saying. I think that person is important.
Well, art investment is one of our family's key ventures, so I've naturally picked up a thing or two along the way. There's a stone tablet over there. It might offer some clues about these stained glass images.
Stone tablet. Come on, guys. Haven't you ever heard of a book? Walking. Okay.
This ancient stone tablet bears inscriptions in the ancient Rinasita language,
Yeah, I'm sure you can read it with me standing in front of you.
which translate roughly to, once whole, the divinity was rent by warring creeds. From their holy wounds sprang the curse of dark tide. On this day shall I depart. Though the woes of Rinasita yet endure, the shattered divinity hath chosen their herald. On the grandest of days, the maiden, crowned with golden laurel, shall commune with the divinity. Thus she becomes the prophesied, enlightened one, through whom Rinasita's woes shall end. It seems to be some sort of prophecy. We might have to piece together the clues from both the stone tablet and the stained glass to unravel the secrets. These ancient relics that spawn tacit discords often carry special frequencies, likely the key to restoring them. Let's use the terminal sensor to reconstruct their frequencies and align them with the tablet's inscriptions.
Sensor? What?
The frequencies of these
Thank you, tutorial.
pieces have been reconstructed.
There's something I won't read.
Now we only need to assemble them onto the stained glass.
Alright, guys, match the
Last
shape with
step
the
to uncover
hole.
the secrets.
I think that one.
This seems to depict the people of Rinasita torn into two warring factions. The last one seems to depict the moment a girl communes with the divinity of Rinasita.
Correct.
This one shows a man in Primus attire, wielding a lantern-shaped relic to dispel shadows and the monsters within. It's done. Now, let's see. Looks like these stained glass images recount a tale about the divinity. Wait,
What is it?
it's just... the content is rather peculiar.
It's a picture.
I'll translate it for you.
There are no words.
Together with the inscriptions on the tablet,
Anybody else see words?
it should be...
I don't.
In the earliest days of Rinasita, there were two divinities. One rules the sky and the other the seas, eternally at odds with each other. Amidst the turmoil they wrought, Rinasita evolved. In those times of legend, people waged war over their disparate fates. All this was ended by an unprecedented TD outbreak. The Dark Tide, so was it known. It ravaged a great part of Rinasita. After the Dark Tide, Napoli, the first Primus restored civilization from the ashes. He founded the Order to guide the broken Laguna. Yet, not long after, he went to be with the divinity. On his deathbed, he spoke to the believers. Once whole, the divinity was rent by warring creeds. From their holy wounds sprang the curse of Dark Tide. Though the woes of Renacita yet endure, the shattered divinity hath chosen their herald. On the grandest of days, the maiden, crowned with golden laurel, shall commune with the divinity. Thus she becomes the prophesied enlightened one, through whom Renacita's woes shall end.
Oh my god, it's unicorn!
Then, the divinity shall return to its true form, and Renacita, under its glory, shall be a paradise, free of suffering.
Alrighty then.
Renacita has two divinities. I've never heard of such a thing.
I'm telling you, I don't know how you got that from a picture.
The Montelli family archives hold many documents on Renacita's
Not that
past,
one, at least.
yet none mentioned two divinities. In Ragusa, the common belief has always been that Sentinel Imperator is the only divinity of Renacita. But if the images on the stained glass window were fabricated, why would the Order deface them and declare this tower forbidden?
There's only one explanation. These are not fabrications, but buried truth.
If this is indeed the Order's doing, we must leave here immediately.
Oh, I love it when people say a line like this. We must leave here immediately, and then somebody shows
North
up.
of this tower is an island. It should be beyond their reach. Once we get there, you will discover another truth the Order has buried.
Watch out!
Something always shows up, bro. Every time.
Interesting. They're here even faster than I anticipated.
Well,
apparently, the
gun
Order
them down
believes the
too.
images on the stained glass to be real. They wouldn't even hesitate to break their facade of neutrality, just to ensure we don't take the secret path alive. Brilliance lights the way! Still recognize me?
Swift and resolute.
Glory demands more.
Does this trial have a
I
signature
alone
weapon?
will decide whether it's for show
It
or
does.
for battle.
Awesome.
In the name of the Montellis. Improvise. Keep it safe. I'll handle the rest.
Good lord. Yeah, at that point, I just quit. I just give up, bro.
Speak. Who gave you the order?
I mean, at that point, just quit.
Look at what you've done. Distorting history. usurping the Sentinel's authority and colluding with wretches.
The perks of being a trigger-happy gunslinger is that you're utterly terrifying.
Who are your accomplices? The Fraxidus, the Phisades, and even some of the Montellis. Am I right?
Was she holding a shotgun? Like, this does not seem very comfortable for your wrist. Imagine the kickback on it.
I'm afraid I don't understand, Miss Carlotta. It seems you too are lost to madness and hallucination.
Is this guy stupid? She has you at gunpoint.
If you find yourself confused and desire the Sentinel's guidance, well, I would gladly arrange a personal pilgrim sail for you.
Shoot him in the leg.
Ah, so this is how you treat those truth seekers. Banish them in the name of pilgrimage.
I think we should shoot him in the leg. I'm just saying.
Please, lower your weapon. There is still room for discussion, is there not, Miss Carlotta?
You can shoot him in the foot. Whoever this is. Show him you mean business. Actually, shoot him in the face.
Stand down. Enough blood has been shed today. Imperator would not revel in senseless sacrifice.
I mean, personally, I think not enough blood has been shed today. All we've shot is echoes. I haven't shot you yet.
The pilgrim's sail is for the transgressors to seek rebirth, not for you to threaten our friends. Repent for your reckless words.
Trying to save face now, really? It's too late for that.
Forgive me, Brother Alessio.
Ah, honored guest. You have been misinformed, as the truth is not what it seems. My Lord Fenrico has arranged your audience with the Sentinel.
Bullshit.
Why not hear the Sentinel's wisdom for yourself?
Of course. If Lord Fenrico is the true enlightened one. However, the prophecy speaks of a maiden as the enlightened one. Is that why you destroyed the stained glass? To pass Fenrico off as the enlightened one? So he can seize the Sentinel's power and rule Raguna?
Oh, you stubborn people of little faith. You've
Religious.
surely been tempted by evil
Oh my
and
god.
swallowed its lies.
Religious people are so
Lord
strange.
Fenrico is the undeniable enlightened one and will guide us all.
Is Fenrico a woman? God.
Well, I see no point in debating doctrine with you. Let's move on to a more concrete subject. Now, Miss Carlotta, which one do you think is more important to the Montelli family? Is it profit or bloodline?
Bit of both.
How? That's Uncle Capello's pendant. What did you do to him?
Good question. What did we do indeed?
Oh my goodness.
Quite a faithful one he was.
Just shoot him.
Wouldn't hand over this pendant, the emblem of his faith. But we managed to persuade him.
What is this?
Whether he should be deemed faithful now depends entirely on your actions. And you know what will become of him if we decide his devotion is weak and unworthy.
I think he would want you to just blow his brains out right here and call it a day.
My actions. What do you want me to do?
Raise your weapon, faithful Carlotta. Choose wisely now. Where shall you aim? Whose heart will taste your bullet?
You really just tell her to raise her weapon when she's holding you at gunpoint? Oh, come on. Just blow his brains out.
Good. You are a smart one, Miss Carlotta.
Why does it gotta be like this?
Carlotta?
I'm sorry. Even though the time we shared was very memorable.
You gotta be kidding me.
Excellent. It appears you've made the right choice, as any true Ragganese would. Honoring blood and faith alike.
Ah, these church folk are so... Ugh. Why are they always just the worst kind of villain, dude?
Pull the trigger. End this transgressor's life. The Sentinel shall host a supreme banquet for you in the high heavens.
Farewell. And may you meet your friends, where it all ends.
You've disappointed me, Miss Carlotta.
Nah, man, I'm dead. I'm dead
There's
as
a saying
hell.
in Raguna, even the finest bullet can miss. It was only a mistake.
So be it. I shouldn't question your faith over such a mishap. It is, after all, insignificant in the grand scheme of the divinity. Let us bear witness to the moment divine wrath descends from the heavens.
Dude, imagine... Being a god has got to be
That was
so
close.
annoying.
I really thought the bullet was coming for us.
Like, imagine just
So,
chilling up there
was it all
and seeing
part
all
of
your
your
followers
plan?
kill each other
We
over
were
something you
improvising.
never said.
Then you two sure have great
Must
chemistry.
be torture.
Anyway, those bad guys are still after us. So
want
let's get
this.
out of here. Didn't Carlotta say something about an island up north? Let's go
Yeah,
check it
okay.
out.
No, whatever. Am I? Whoa, what are we doing? Oh. There's a thing over here.
Wait, heads up! Something huge is coming at us!
You're very right about that.
Quick, get to that clearing!
Oh, we just got attacked by a dragon.
Leave it to me. Nowhere to hide.
Come on, man. I'm just trying to cross the bridge. Why can't I be like this?
Endure and defy.
Can a man cross a bridge in peace? Oh, come on. It didn't work the first two times, so let's try again. Oh, here he comes. Stupid dragon. Okay. Can you calm down? What did I even do to you?
Leave it to me. Shadow descends.
Oh, can you piss off?
Sounds.
Piss off, kindly.
You will obey. One more time.
Can you not? Come on. Hello.
Don't be scared. Paro is just saying hi. She seems to fancy you.
Okay.
I'm not exactly one for formal introductions, Paro. I know this isn't the first time seeing them. Hello, I'm Ochia. We've met before on Brand's ship. I was in this box. This is Paro.
How did you even fit in there, actually?
Actual owner of the box. Paro takes good care of me and lets me hang out in it all the time. I've never seen Paro warm up to someone so quickly. It must be something in your frequency that it finds interesting. Anyway, what brings you to this beach? It's not exactly a place for a stroll.
I got blasted by a dragon, and I ended up here. Typical Tuesday.
So you were attacked by that dragon and fell off the bridge?
It happens sometimes.
I'm guessing it was Abby who saved you. It probably exhausted itself and retreated back into your body to rest.
Bro, look at those muscles.
I can still sense Abby's frequency, even if it's faint.
What triggered Abby to come out? Something it could absorb? But then, why didn't it work?
That dragon's behavior is odd. It never leaves its territory. Long ago, this place was a sacred spot for the Order's pilgrims. Then, the dark tide hit, and all those reverberations left behind twisted things up. The remnant clouds from the Sea of Clouds drew hordes of tacit discords here. Now, their whispers fill the air, turning this once holy place of pilgrimage into the penitent's end. This Dragon of Dirge is a local tacit discord. It grows by feeding on the others. We were supposed to pick you up like Miss Carlotta planned, but things went sideways. The truth Miss Carlotta wants to show you lies somewhere on the Isle.
I'll go through that much.
But this is not the best place to talk. The mist is thickening, and rain is coming. The mist is dangerous here. It traps reverberations, and when it collects enough, they quickly form into tacit discords.
Oh, it's fine. Just kill him.
The captain, Brant, he went into the mist to rescue people, but he hasn't returned. We think he might be in danger. I plan to go find him. Once I'm in the mist, my frequency will draw the creepies and crawlies away. so you'll be safer here. Just in case, take this to mask your frequency and defend yourself.
What is in this box?
Ta-da! Fireworks pistol. One shot and it'll send the Tacit Discords packing.
Can I keep this? Take it.
It's easy to use. Do you want to see the upgraded version? Ta-da! Magnum fireworks pistol.
That is not a pistol, but I'll take it. It's time to learn.
Use it to protect yourself. Our troop will bring you to our base soon and tell you the truth we've uncovered. I'll join you once I find Brand. But the mist is dangerous.
I don't care.
Alright, fine. It's better you see it for yourself. I'll be glad you don't have to fend for yourself alone. See that lighthouse? It's the only safe place in the mist. We'll head there. Brant might have taken shelter there too.
I feel like you would have
Once
checked that
we
already.
find him, we'll find the truth you're after. The area up ahead is where the sea mist is thickest. Try to avoid the dark phantoms in the mist. They could turn into Tacit Discords at any moment.
How many acts are there? Can I look? Is that possible? I don't know. I believe there was one place I could look. I mean, there's this. I'm sure it's fine. You're praying for a miracle with this one. Aren't we all? There's like no chance I get it though. Literally zero. Puts us at 12. Oh, I'm sure I can just... Yeah, there's quite a few quests to do. I need to find a stopping point soon. Just... Well, honestly, I don't know where that is. I'm getting kind of hungry. At 4 in the morning. Almost 5. I don't know. Imagine losing to a child that hit you with a box. Or a suitcase.
We'll improvise.
Okay.
Mamma mia! Avanti! Figurati! Mamma mia! Avanti!
What is her... That's so goofy. I assume... Why? Oh. Yeah, I forgot how to do this.
My compliments. You will yield.
Tacit Discords. Watch out.
What? I can't control my forte.
It's fine.
recognize me? Aerial stun.
Beat him up.
The high levels of corrupted remnant energy in the mist are disrupting our frequency stability. I can help with that. See, fighting here is a bad idea. Let's just try to avoid any threats for now.
This fucker again. Come on. Leave me alone. What? Is there another one? Okay. I'm sure this water is super healthy to drink.
Come. Play with me. Look for me.
I would rather
Don't
not.
worry. They're just reverberations. Potential tacit discord.
Come. Play with me. Look for me. I'm here.
That's a big boy. Big dragon. Hey, man.
Did it lead us this way because it sensed the dragon?
Possibly. Phantoms are sensitive to frequencies, so navigating the mist is second nature for them.
The game isn't over. Here, come quickly.
I think I figured out what they're doing. We'll be out of the mist soon.
I sure hope so.
Rochia, you found me.
I'll always find you, but maybe don't do this again next time.
Why? Isn't this your favorite game? I wanted to play with you.
I know, but as your friend, I worry about your safety.
Of course, of course.
My friend? Excuse me. Are you Rochia's friend? Ah, how wonderful. You're not alone anymore, Rochia.
She has whatever's in that suitcase. What do you mean?
Yes, I have friends now.
I'm so happy for you. All is well.
Fly. Fly to the high heavens. We are born free, and our souls will soar even in death. Golden phantoms are reverberations, mixed with the frequencies left behind by people who've passed away. When someone dies, the reverberations linger. Usually, They merge into the same cacophony of frequencies that spawns tacit discords. But sometimes, a trace of their final will remains, and the mist shapes this into phantoms. This lingering will helps the phantoms resist becoming tacit discords and instead guide the lost through the mist. If the mist clears, they'll vanish. If the mist lingers, their fate is sealed. It will only be a matter of time before they merge with other reverberations and become tacit discords. Their final frequencies tend to cling to certain objects, like this Lucianite here. I collect them as proof that they once lived. Otherwise, the dragon will devour every last trace of their frequency. The mist is thinning. That stranded ship ahead looks like...
What do we think is in the water? Probably something horrible. It looks like oil.
A pilgrim sail. Why is it here?
Because this was its destination, clearly.
In Raguna, those who break the law are sent to the Order Tribunal for sentencing. Those who violate the sacred doctrines are branded as fools and sent away on the pilgrim's sail. It's said that when the first dark tide ravaged Renacida, the first Primus followed the currents on a rickety boat and met the Sentinel in person. That's where the pilgrim's sail tradition came from. Now the fools retrace the Primus's journey, reflecting on their mistakes along the way. There's a strong undercurrent around this isle, likely caused by that first dark tide. It drags all pilgrim sails here unless the ship's course is altered. No reverberations on the ship, nor in the mist. The people must have escaped. But with the mist this thick, we need to stay on guard.
That dragon totally fucking ate them, dude. Like, without a doubt.
This way. Head to the lighthouse. I hear the sounds of fighting. Watch out. Tacit discords are gathering.
Of course.
Looks like our brief intermission is over. Time to let the ghosts have their moment on stage. Come on then, let the flames of battle ignite our souls!
Wait, is that Brant?
Only Brant would call them ghosts with that kind of flair. It must be him. But I can't tell where he is in the mist.
I think he's right there. Maybe, just maybe.
The show's over, ghosts. Time to take your final bow.
Watch your back.
A marvelous shot. You've earned your stripes, first mate.
You're welcome. But if you tilted your head just 10 centimeters to the left, it wouldn't have been the Discord's head that got popped. It'd be yours.
Not on your watch. Besides, fortune always smiles on me. Except in bets.
Uh-huh.
And we've crossed paths with the rover again. Can't get luckier than that.
We shouldn't have let him get caught up in this mess.
Well, I got attacked by a dragon. It wasn't really your choice.
He was worried about us and insisted on coming.
Is that so? Then our gratitude to you is even greater for your timely aid. To find the brightest truth, one must delve into the deepest shadows. Such bravery deserves to be hailed, my friend.
Where is everyone on the pilgrim's sail?
I was patrolling the coast earlier when I saw their ship drifting into the mist. Time was against us, so I departed alone without alerting the crew.
Thank you.
Don't be afraid. You're safe with us. You've got some skill, you know. Holding your own for so long in the trial against the Tacit Discords.
Trial? I don't buy into the Order's nonsense. I've worked hard all my life and stayed true to the Order's teachings about forsaking earthly pleasures for divine favor. And what do I get in return? Heavier taxes. When pirates ransacked my merchant fleet, leaving me with nothing, I turned to the Order for help. They said it was a divine trial and left me to rot.
Like, most religions just abuse people's faith at this point, don't they?
I stood before the Sentinel statue, asking if my suffering was really their will. But all I got was silence. Why should I wait for peace in the afterlife when I could be living for today? How is that a crime?
I don't know, man.
As for salvation,
couldn't tell you.
I don't believe in it, and I certainly don't need it.
Here's a proposal. How about joining our troop? We are wanderers, adrift upon the seas. Or perhaps you're more familiar with the name, the Troop of Fools?
The Troop of Fools? Could it be?
Maybe. I don't know.
Yes, we are, like you, by the Order's decree, marked as fools.
Fools on the pilgrim sail often meet their demise in a storm, or they're swallowed by the waves. Even if they do survive, they still face hunger, thirst, and the unforgiving wrath of nature. Maybe it's luck that brought you here so swiftly, and unharmed at that. Look around. This is all that remains of the pilgrim's sail. This is always their final destination, where the fools meet their end.
Yes, the pilgrimage is nothing but a banishment in disguise. The path to salvation they speak of doesn't exist.
Typical villain behavior.
Otherwise, how could this once sacred place now look like such a hellish wasteland?
I don't even know what it used to look like, man.
Sacred place? No wonder the others were talking about it on the ship. They believed the Order's promise that prayers at the sacrificial arena would grant them forgiveness. They must be heading up the mountain now.
I didn't expect their faith to lead them that far.
If only they knew it was just one of the Order's lies.
Captain! First mate! We're here to help!
More hands make light work. I called in some help to escort him back to the base once the mist cleared.
Ah, the first mate's foresight is unmatched. And the three of us can head up the mountain.
Goodbye, Mr. Bot. Go advertise your your viewers somewhere else. Why would you want to buy viewers, man? Absurd.
But beware, my friend. By the end of this pilgrimage, you will witness the Order's cruelest deceit. The dangers ahead will only intensify.
I'm used to it.
Please, save them. I hope it's not too late.
Don't worry. There's more to our troop than you think. This wing ray can fly us up the mountain. You two go first. You'll find very convenient to bring along.
Okay.
All right then. All hands, prepare to ascend.
Just stuff her in the
The hour is
suitcase.
upon us.
She's right, that is very convenient. Hey. Whoops. Hey, I think you forgot something. Awesome, awesome. Oh my god.
debuff. Please have mercy on me. Is this some kind of test for me? I see. No matter how harsh the punishment, I'll take it. Even if...
Religion is not worth your lives.
Even if it means death?
We've never done anything that warrants paying with our lives.
Alright, dragon.
I wager mercy isn't on the table. However, in the face of danger and adversity, the stage is set for our grandest act.
Brant, you handle the tacit discords. I've got the dragon.
Of course, but with all due respect, shouldn't the captain be the one giving the orders?
Just playing to our strengths. Take it, or I'll spill the beans about your wine stash.
Why, aye, first mate.
It's time to pay for what you've done, Dragon of Dirge.
Yeah, I didn't really appreciate
Leave it
getting
to me.
blasted off the bridge.
No hesitation.
Running won't save you. I engraft you new.
Aerial Sting. Tornado Leaper. Mamma Mia! I'll warm up the crowd.
Improvise. The stage is set. Glory demands more. Masterpiece complete. Surrender.
I actually do a decent amount of damage. It's crazy.
Thanks, but no thanks. You think that little lizard could take me down? I just took a nap after eating its frequency. But seriously, that was close. The fire it breathed almost singed your hair. Good thing I was here to back you up. As soon as I realized it was a tacit discord, I went for it and ate its frequency. Piece of cake. But I gotta say, it was a pretty hefty bite. I swear, I chewed it up, but it was hard to swallow. It wasn't the taste, you know? More like my digestion's been a mess lately. That's not the point. The real deal is, I found something crazy in its frequency. You said you somehow experienced empathy with the tacit discord back in Jinzhou, right? How about trying that again with this guy? Trust me, this could be our big break.
Yes, let's go touch the dragon.
Gehenna, a wretched soul mourned by none. You are reborn to fulfill our sacred rite, illuminate the path of salvation. Become the fiery hand of judgment, purging all transgressions. Cleanse every soul ensnared by their own indulgence. Those who cannot withstand the trial by fire shall forever be barred from our pure land.
That sounds very harsh.
See? I wasn't lying.
Tacit discord's frequencies are perpetually fading, inching toward their end. Their only way to maintain their existence is to consume other frequencies as food. The dark tide and mist enveloping this isle have drawn in countless tacit discords. Their frequencies should have been enough to feed the dragon. If what you saw is true, then the Order must have used some trick to control the dragon, making its frequency fade away faster than it should. That means they could be responsible for why the dragon began attacking all living beings, including humans.
In time, it ended up becoming a harbinger of death. I found this during the previous battle. It seems the Fraxidus had their hand in this case as well. So you know them too. Seems we have much to discuss. Our troop usually earns a living by performing on the nearby islands. Sometimes we take on escort missions for merchant ships as well. That's how we first got acquainted with the Fraxidus. At first, they were just lurking about, raiding ships. But as the Carnival drew near, their actions grew suspicious. We noticed them lingering around a certain sea. Remember Cetus the Tidebreaker? The creature that attacked you when we first met. After we parted ways, we went searching for it to find out what had gone wrong. This is what we found on its tail, another Lycoris. Alas, the Tidebreaker slipped away into the deep beyond our reach. Still, this bloom leaves no doubt. The Fraxidus is behind its strange behavior.
We saw what they did to the dragon. The Cetus's violent outburst must be their doing as well. They say the Carnival is a ceremony to resonate with the Sentinel. Those who claim the laurel may be graced with a miracle, a direct communion with the divine.
At first, we thought you were merely a curious traveler, intrigued by the Carnival and our Sentinel. But now, seeing how far you've come, there's more to your quest, isn't there? Our troop has always sought the laurel, and we won't sit back while others threaten the Carnival. If they're your foes, then our paths align. Remember I mentioned one of ours who once claimed the laurel? He wasn't with us when we first met. But once we reach our base, you can speak with him about the Sentinel. It won't be long now. After such an adventure, a well-earned rest awaits.
Don't abandon me this time. Where is this thing taking? Oh.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to present to you our sanctuary. A haven for all the surviving fools at the edge of the world. It is, my friend. We built this place from the ground up, and I dare say it's a triumph worthy of the ages.
The mist does shield us from the Order, but it brings its own set of problems.
Precisely why we must tackle its effects without delay. By the way, if you'd like to speak with Mr. Bardolino, our laureate, you'll find his tent deep within the base. Feel free to talk to the others while we handle our tasks. We'll catch up once we're done.
Relax, young man. Life's only just unfurling its sails for you. Why sit there like one of those dour statues in the Order's halls? Don't be afraid to show a little spark.
I was just thinking about my future. Is Raguna truly lost to me forever?
Ah, some have found their way back, but under the Order's watchful eye. Is that really what you want? A life without freedom? Listen, you don't need a grand stage to leave your mark. A true Raganese can turn even a ragged tent into the finest theater. That's what I'm preparing to do. I might be an old man now, but don't let that fool you. I was once crowned with the laurel, you know.
You? Are you Mr. Bardolino?
In the flesh. Ha 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 ha! As I took my final bow on stage, a bright light pierced through the clouds, shining down from the sky. And then, a radiant laurel descended upon me, and I heard a voice. It was the Sentinel's voice, ringing in my head. I asked them a question that had puzzled me since childhood. The ultimate philosophical riddle. What should I eat tonight? And they answered. The body is the temple of the mind. To keep your mind sharp, do consume healthy food, such as the Loris salad.
You won the ultimate prize just to ask what to have for dinner?
But why Loris salad? I was baffled, and the meaning still eludes me to this very day. I've never been quick-witted, though. The Order's doctrines never quite took hold. Acting, however, that is where my true passion lies.
But why did a blessed laureate like you get banished by the Order?
Back when I won the laurel, Raguna was led by the Holy Maiden. She promoted all sorts of grand celebrations during the Carnival, an unceasing tide of revelry. Stages sprang up on every corner of the city, performances dancing through the streets, and shops adorned in vibrant hues. Even on rainy nights, you could still hear music playing in the square. Some performers wove their critiques into their acts. Sharp as she was, the Holy Maiden noticed. She refined city policy with each whisper of dissent. Ah, those were the golden days, my friend. The Holy Maiden once said that if she were to leave this world, she'd want no majestic tomb or a solemn funeral, but the grandest carnival as her final farewell. And then, she really did leave us. The current Primus took her place, and in the name of mourning the Holy Maiden, issued all sorts of bans on the Carnival. But is that really what she would have wanted?
No? Come on.
The Order's grip tightened, and the Carnival performances were reduced to dull, monotonous shadows of their former selves. One year, I strung a wire from a gondola to the top of the clock tower in Liberty Square, and another from the tower to the Thessalia's mansion. Then, I disguised myself as one of the LaGuardia to fool the acolytes, and climbed to the roof along the wire. Midway through the Order's performance, I hopped on a wing ray with a cloudcaster, showering the entire city with flowers.
Yes, it was a magnificent sight. The wingray soared higher than the acolytes could reach. They couldn't do anything but watch golden pink petals rain from the sky for 3 whole days.
They struggled to clean up the flowers from the streets, and it took a downpour to wash them all away. That cloudcaster, adapted from a music band, became the prototype for the one we use on stage today.
But that's all in the past. To this day, I'm still not sure what crime they pinned on me. Maybe walking the wire without protection?
Could be anything, really.
Anyway, I'm just an old relic now. But you lot, you're the main characters of this era. Facing down every obstacle with fire in your bellies.
But isn't our fate already sealed? Without the so-called salvation the Order preaches, we're doomed to our banishment. Just lost souls.
That's the...
dying in obscurity.
Okay. Except if you don't believe in that, then you're free.
Life is short, and we weren't born just
Religion.
to atone.
So strange.
The Order may banish us, but they can't take away our right to sing.
I mean, it's good to believe in stuff, dude, but it shouldn't control you.
Death is one of many possible ends, but it's certainly not the worst. Perhaps being forgotten is what the Order wanted for us.
They want to erase all traces of our existence, grind us into dust and drag us into the abyss. But we'll fight the tide and live our lives to the fullest. Members of the troupe may come and go, but they never truly left us. Their deeds and songs are passed down through the ages. One day, our voices will echo across every land. Our words will reach every corner of the world. And by then, even the tacit discords in the stormy sea will know our names.
That's the spirit, boy! Even if I can't earn myself a proper title, I'll become Rinasita's most enigmatic legend. When I'm gone, I'll leave behind a coffin that sings. Or maybe turn into a lark, singing every day and night!
What say you, Brad? Do you like this stage design? It could be used for this year's carnival.
What'd they fill those balloons with?
Our little chat reminded me of those good old days.
Oh, they're big balloons.
So why
Okay.
not relive that scene I just mentioned? I still remember that famous line. Even without wings, we can still soar to the heavens.
You know, physics doesn't just stop working. You should still be moving towards the ceiling.
Now that you mention it, that is a very good question.
Please don't mind him. We like our performances big and bold, after all.
That fight with the dragon probably messed with the mountain's stability. If Bardolino keeps moving around up there, it could get dangerous. We need to find a way to get him down, and fast.
Just pop the balloon.
We might need your help with this. Pero should have some useful items in her box.
You don't sound like a child.
We've got a cloudcaster that can conjure up some fluffy cloud cushions. They'd make the perfect stairs to reach Mr. Bardolino, or catch him for a soft landing. But some of its parts have been borrowed by other troop members.
Really? A fetch quest? Oh my goodness. Whoa. Okay.
Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon, we'll break the Cloudcaster. Oh, I use its base as a desk. Our first mate lent it to me so I could write more comfortably.
Bruh.
Here it is. Careful, it's heavy.
A desk. I'm not even. Not gonna question nothing. Not anymore.
La 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 la. I'd rather be a wild flower, ignored by all in my own power, than a rose that bends and sways. Cloudcaster. It does ring a bell. Here, the resonance unit. It helps me find the right pitch and rhythm. Works like a charm. You should give it a try too.
Don't tell me. What are you?
Come on, fish. Come to my net. Yeah, I borrowed the reel for me fishing rod. We scavenge all sorts of stuff from the beach and fix them up as needed. Nothing goes to waste. Don't be fooled by appearances. This stuff can be pretty versatile.
What reel? You don't have one.
Good. We have all the parts now. Time to work, Pero. Everything's set for takeoff.
Let's position a cloud cushion beneath Mr. Bardolino. Then we'll pop the balloons and bring him down safely. Although we might need a bigger cushion.
The Cloudcaster's resonance unit responds to song. The louder our singing, the more powerful the effect.
In that case...
All right, friends, old and new, come and join this sing-along! Bullseye! How about showing off that aim again with the rest of the balloon? Almost done!
You should only need to... Actually, if there are groups like this, you should only need to pop like 1 or 4. Because then he'll slowly descend because he is too heavy. There's a... This... Okay. Logic has just gone out the window, apparently.
Oh, thank you, dear boy. You helped me complete this performance and fulfill one of my dearest wishes. Please, I'll gladly give you my most prized possession.
Apologies for my late arrival to such a magnificent performance. Did I miss anything?
Oh, you missed something.
Oh my. What an honor to witness the beauty of our generous benefactor.
You people are so strange.
For rescuing this humble soul.
Bro, just...
moment of need.
Bro just almost got guillotined and he's right as rain.
You flatter me. The family's protection extends to all who stand by us.
Might I say what a pleasure it is to see you again, Miss Carlotta. You have my heartfelt gratitude.
Is everything going smoothly with your family, Miss Carlotta?
Of course not.
Yes, thank you. The Order's scheme was uncovered as planned. Uncle Capilet was rescued, and Grandfather has handled the rest. I still owe you thanks for improvising with me in front of that priest. You've got a sharp mind. No pain, no gain, as Grandfather used to say. I'm pleased we're on the same page. Your kindness is much appreciated. The Montellis won't forget this. In return, I'll share everything I know. I believe you've noticed that the Order has been undermining the family under the guise of its doctrines. Alienation, monopolization, just a few tricks up their sleeve. Their true motives, however, run deeper. Their alliance with the Fraxidus speaks volumes. While we don't know the full extent of their conspiracy, one thing is clear. Their sights are set on this year's carnival. The carnival is likely where you'll find clues about the Sentinel. Legend has it that the Sentinel, Imperator, has been secluded in the heavens, cut off from the mortal realm. The last record of the Sentinel is from the carnival a decade ago. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves. Do any clues come to mind?
The dragon.
The Order has allied with the Fraxidus to control the dragon. From what I saw when I connected with its frequency, they might be planning to command it to attack Raguna during the Carnival.
After the Tacit Discords took over this isle, the Order used them as an excuse to forbid any entry. It might be their way of concealing the dragon's existence.
But without the Lycoris, the Dragon of Dirge is now off the table.
At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist.
Okay.
The remnant clouds spreading, experiments to turn echoes, and the dragon's manipulation. The Order plans to recreate these disasters at this year's ceremony. The Order and the Fraxidus are allies. To prevent the Carnival's sabotage, we must stop them. But what is their motive?
The Primus called it a divine punishment, and took the opportunity to appear as a savior. A perfect way to build legitimacy.
The Order relies on the people's faith in the Sentinel. With the Sentinel's 10-year absence, faith in the Order has waned. They must be desperate to restore that trust.
A pointless endeavor, truly.
It is for this reason that the Order has been forced to revive the festival. Let's consider the implications. If the Carnival proceeds unhindered, how would it affect the Order?
Nobody would care about them no more.
The current Primus claims to be the Enlightened One, the Sentinel's Resonator. However, based on the prophecy we found in the ruins, this role is meant for the young maiden who is destined to heed the divine oracles during the Carnival.
The Carnival is the only time humans can directly communicate with the Sentinel. Normally, it's the Primus who conveys the Sentinel's words.
A successful Carnival offers a chance for citizens to meet the Sentinel in person. But for the Primus, and possibly the Order, it poses a threat if they've been fabricating the oracles. To sabotage it while still maintaining their authority, they partnered with the Fraxidus.
Typical
The Fraxidus will cause chaos
behavior.
during the Carnival, and the Order will swoop in as the saviors, restoring public trust just as they did before.
So far, you've helped us crush 3 of their schemes, but one remains. We have evidence that the Cetus is being manipulated, and the Fraxidus are setting up their final plan. With their whereabouts unknown, we'll need to adapt our strategy as the Carnival unfolds. From what I've noticed, you're not one to act passively or pin your hopes on others. You prefer to strike first and steer events in your favor. Winning the laurel might give you the chance to talk with the Sentinel. The Sentinel's Resonator may also be present. So...
Our aim has always been clear. To restore the Carnival to its former glory with a performance for the ages. If the Divine truly exists, would they wish to see their people living without freedom? Or witness a festival twisted into a tool for tyrants? If we win the laurel, we'll show that such punishment is absurd. But if that's truly their design, we shall break those divine shackles ourselves. Whether divinity exists or not, we will fight for Raguna's freedom, where everyone has the right to live and pursue a future of their own choosing.
The Montellis share this vision. Only in a free society can a fair and open market thrive. troop alone is too weak. The family is under close watch and our enemy hides in the shadows. We need your strength to find our way forward. Thank you. I'm pleased we've reached an agreement once more.
All right. What should we do now? Any plans?
Since the Order intends to sabotage the Carnival and incite chaos amongst the guests, confronting them directly only plays into their hands. You've seen the troops' unique approach to combat, haven't you? That's precisely why we're allies with them. We will turn any disturbances into a theatrical performance.
I can see our friend here is still a bit confused. No worries, my dear boy. We'll have a quick rehearsal before the Carnival begins. Speaking of which, Ms. Carlotta, would you honor us by joining our performance?
Me? I do have some stage experience, though I must confess I may be a bit out of practice.
We don't know what challenges we'll face, so your help will be needed, Miss Carlotta. Plus, it's a chance for you to get to know our methods.
If you insist.
Wonderful! As the festivities continue, if you're both ready, please join us on the stage of the troop liner.
Actually, how did y'all get this ship in here? You know what? I don't want to know.
Our rehearsals are rather straightforward. No scripts, just pure intuition and our senses guiding us. That's what makes Commedia Improviso truly come alive. For our improvised comedy, we start with a theme. From there, we build our lines and act on the fly, responding to the unfolding show and audience reactions.
But with the limitless capacity for human creativity at play, the plot can sometimes veer into the, well, unconventional. To prevent things from spiraling too far, we set an anchor for the performance.
Pardon my interruption, but I'm quite curious. What sort of bizarre plots have you encountered?
Well, something like a humble craftsman from a small town sets sail on a rainy night, stumbles upon ancient ruins, is reincarnated with superpowers, and then decides to conquer the galaxy, becoming the Emperor of the Stars.
Right.
So, we draft a basic outline that assigns roles and guides the plot's direction.
And this time, our outline is: a kingdom is attacked, monsters run rampant, and the Demon King has kidnapped the Holy Maiden. A few brave heroes accept the minister's quest to defeat the Demon King and rescue her.
Okay.
This outline holds special meaning. We want to pay tribute to the play once performed by the Blessed Maiden herself, which was also about a hero facing a Demon King.
Good people have their wishes fulfilled, heroes appear in a time of crisis, justice triumphs over evil, and united friends are undefeatable. This is the tale the Blessed Maiden once told, and it's a universal story we want to portray.
To me, the world is a stage, and performing is much like combat. Coordinated movements, quick thinking, sharp reflexes, and, above all, trust in your allies. What I'm getting at is that you both are very skilled and capable. We don't have many do's and don'ts. So relax and express yourselves freely on stage. This rehearsal is to help you get familiar with basic stage movements, techniques, and the troupe style, and to build good rapport.
Exactly. I'll handle the stage lighting, Brant will narrate, and the rest will take on the role of the audience.
If you're ready, let's begin. Everyone, a big round of applause to welcome the Rover and Miss Carlotta on stage! All right, Next, I'll spin the prologue of our tale, setting the scene for how our brave heroes first crossed paths. Once upon a time, a hero roamed the world. Undaunted by the lack of a divine vessel, he embarked on a perilous journey across tempestuous seas. Alone in the dark, a young girl of untethered spirit soared against towering barriers with wings of defiance. The winds of fate brought them together. As the world teetered on the brink of absolute darkness, they found solace in each other's gaze. Together, they became unshakable allies,
What was
standing
that?
strong against the tides of fate. Even if light were to fade from the world and the stars cease to shine, they would still blaze like the sun forever.
As much as I would love to miss input, I won't. I'm sure I did well. Although it felt like I failed a few.
Bravo! Bravo! Seeing your chemistry, I decided to take a little creative liberty with the story. Anyway, it didn't stray too far from the outline, right? The thrill of improvisation is in its unpredictability. There's always a rush of excitement with every twist and turn.
Your movements were seamless, elegant, and powerful. I'm confident you'll shine at the carnival.
Thank you. It was all thanks to you. You inspired me and kept my spirits high.
You'll master it in no time, I'm sure. All right, that's enough for today. Let's save the grand reveal for the carnival. Oh, and speaking of which, there's still something we need to prepare for you, isn't there?
Maybe? I don't know.
You mean the essential item for the carnival performance?
Don't worry. I've taken care of everything.
Oh, so it's handled then. I can't wait to see it.
I have a small gift for you. Let's head back to Raguna together, shall we?
Is it a free 5-star weapon? I wish. Watch this, watch this. Maybe it is a free 5-star weapon. You never know. It most certainly is not. The greed! It consumes all.
This way. Please, follow me.
Okay.
Where are we going?
Please allow me to keep that a secret for now. I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise. But here's a hint. You've been there before.
Oh, dear Lady Carlotta, thank the Sentinel you are finally back. I was just about to close up shop to prepare for tomorrow's carnival.
You have completed my request, haven't you?
Of course, Lady Carlotta. You should have more faith in my skills. Here you are.
A small token of my appreciation. Abby, I have something for you as well.
Wow, really? I get a gift too? Ha, you're so nice.
Ah, so that's why Lady Carlotta was so insistent on using only the finest materials and meticulous craftsmanship for this piece. For a a moment, I feared she lost faith in my skills and was plotting to hand over the shop to someone else. But now I see why this little creation was so important to you, Lady Carlotta.
Nyala, you do have a flair for dramatics. Ahem. Anyway, why don't you unwrap it?
This is...
It is I, Joker, from Persona 5.
I took the liberty of having Nyala custom make this mask based on my impression of you. I hope it suits your taste. I'm pleased you like it. The Carnival is a splendid reverie, and the mask is its passport. May it help you navigate the Carnival with ease, and let you enjoy it to your heart's content.
We will, for sure.
May I take a bit more of your time? Walk with me through Raguna tonight. I have some additional information to share with you. Raguna.
Yes, Raguna. Mm-hmm. I agree.
The sapphire that crowns Solaris. The waters of Raguna serve as a mirror, reflecting the countless faces of this city, much like our own. There was a time when the currents swept us into the jaws of uncharted waters, where relentless storms and voracious waves awaited. But after weathering such trials, they revealed to us a hidden gem. The shores themselves. My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night, fate decided to play a hand. What we discovered there on that island, the technology and novel ideas, was nothing short of a blessing in disguise. Exactly. When we heard the Black Shores were hunting for a legitimate entry into Raguna, I thought, why not bring them into our little venture? Hence the invitation. My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night, fate decided. Our intentions might not be as grandiose or ominous as you think. We seek liberation, and to achieve it, we're pursuing the truth behind Renacita's origins. Legend has it that when people first arrived on this island, Genesis Nexus was already here, welcoming them. The prevailing belief is that the Sentinel gifted us this technology, and despite nobody ever seeing the Sentinel in person, we talk with them through supposed telepathy. Notice anything strange about that story? Terminals conjure up echoes, and the Genesis Nexus allows the Raganese access to common echoes. If the Genesis Nexus was present when the first settlers arrived, who built it? And really, if no one's ever laid eyes on the Sentinel, how can we be so sure that statue really represents them? It seems to me the Order might have spun us a tale, hiding the true origins behind their grand myths. No, we have no ambitions to rule or to renounce our faith. And really, this city should not be ruled by any one entity. The hour grows late. I have arranged accommodations for you at Palazzo Grotta in the south. Let us walk there together, and I can share a story along the way. Think of it as a bedtime tale. I learned it from the troupe. It's about Fleur de Lis, the Blessed Maiden. Once, the Blessed Maiden was just a simple peasant girl. During the Sentinel's gratitude rite, the young Fleur de Lis managed to sneak past the guards and drink the sacramental wine. Every drop.
Damn, somebody was thirsty.
Perhaps it was the intoxicating wine in Eglatown, or simply her lack of experience with spirits. But she soon found herself quite drunk. Swaying on her feet, she ascended the ceremony's grand platform, lifted her threadbare dress, and began a rather ungainly dance. Seizing the sacred horn, she played a carefree folk tune, dodging the guards and weaving through the crowd with surprising agility. Remarkably, the crowd, as if drawn by an unseen force, followed her lead, transforming the solemn ceremony into a wild parade of cheers and revelry. Naturally, the Order was less than pleased. The Pilgrim Sale did not yet exist, so Fleur-de-Lis faced 3 days of confinement. During that time, she used her prison walls as a canvas. That unforgettable day of disordered revelry left a lasting mark on all who witnessed it. Is it not remarkable? A rebellious girl, chosen by the Sentinel to become the Blessed Maiden. If the Sentinel indeed permitted such a girl to serve as their spokesperson, it suggests that all this joyous revelry is not something they disdain. Perhaps they too enjoy poetry, painting, tears, laughter, romantic tales of knights, and dancing amidst crowds, much like ourselves. The people of this island came from diverse civilizations now lost to time, but through plays and tradition, they sought to preserve memories of their heritage. In the past, while the clash of cultures led to conflict, the Raganazi united through faith, restoring balance, even if precarious. To maintain this unity, we've always needed both a sentinel and a play based on a shared legend that gives us roles. Yet this play has endured for so long that we've become defined by our roles. Noble, commoner, believer, merchant. What was meant to unite us now stifles us. Now, we yearn for a day when we can truly set aside our titles and positions, express our true selves, and join together in celebration. Yes, born from hope and idealism, it reminds the Raganazi of our initial vision of equality and freedom. It also affirms our true worth. While the Order's true intentions remain unclear, we are certain their influence has already eroded the very foundations of our society. People revere the divine figure the Order has constructed, yet they also live in fear of punishment.
Typical religious behavior.
Legends become accomplices in fostering ignorance, and faith becomes the loyal executioner of cruel punishment. An invisible cage has trapped us all. Speaking of freedom within a cage is absurd. Fear and ignorance are our foremost enemies. This year's carnival will spark a flame fierce enough to burn down that cage. Rest well, and tomorrow we shall take the stage together at the carnival. Good night. May your dreams be sweet.
Honestly, I can't remember the last time I did dream. I think it was recently, but like I can't remember what it was about. Ooh, trophy. Maybe
Welcome.
I'll hold off on that.
Lady Carlotta already notified us of your arrival. We are prepared to check you in. Understood?
I think.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
He thinks we should take a break here for a moment. As to how to do that, I have no idea, because my breaks are long. Why is this here? Yeah, whatever. What's this lady sell?
Welcome to Margaritas. Your pizza will be hot and fresh in no time. Come by more often. Don't be a stranger.
I'm just gonna pretend like your name isn't extremely close to an alcoholic
Come
drink.
by more often. Don't be a stranger. Come by more often. Don't be...
I wish to check something. Chapter 2, Act 3. That's where we are. Yeah, I'm going to take a break. I'll be back later, but as things stand right now, I need to stop streaming. Okay. I'll probably be back in a few hours. Maybe like 1 or 2.